All right, everybody. I have no idea if that live just worked. If it did, great. If you're happen to be logging back on, hang on one second here. I'm waiting for a few people to jump on. Okay, so if that's the first time I've done a screen share. I have no idea if it's going to work. But one of the things I wanted to tell you is that the gentleman, Marcel, what's cooking, brother? Marcel, were you on the call earlier? Did that screen share work? I think I jacked it up. Manuel, how are you, sir? The thing that I want to share with everybody is I am going to Marcel, type something in there for me, brother. Did that screen share I did earlier work? First time I've ever done a screen share on Facebook, Facebook Live. So um, what I wanted to do is to tell everybody that system that I just shared with you, which is called Profit First. The gentleman, we bring a ton of epic high-level keynote speakers to the collective genius, and one of them was Mike. Malako. I say his name terribly, so forgive me. Michael Malakowitz, right? And he wrote Profit First, and that's the system that I just shared with you. So I want to encourage you: get on Amazon, get that get that get that book, okay? Get that book called Profit First, dig into it, shred it up. It is that system that I just shared with you uh, has given me a lot of peace of mind right now because I've followed it with a lot of discipline. And right now, my company, my organization is positioned extremely well because of the retained earnings that we have from a cash perspective. And my family is positioned extremely well because of that don't touch me liquid hands off account, right? In all caps, hands off. And so my business is flush. Personally, we're flush. And again, I don't in any way, shape, or form mean to say that from the perspective I have it all figured out. I don't. Okay. What I do have right now are two key things, and that's my faith and that's some cash in those accounts that's going to help me make it through that, through this challenging time. That doesn't mean I might not go backwards a little bit. In the famous words of my close friend Dan Lane, who's a rock star real estate investor up in Nashville, he said, man, we've been on a run for 10 years. We might have to give a little bit of it back, but that's okay. So my point is if you have ever seen a movie where pilots are in an air chamber and they are testing those pilots to see how long they can go without oxygen, that might be what happens to our business right now. In that particular case, the oxygen is cash flow. And what's going to determine if you can make it through these challenging times are number one, your attitude, right? Are you ruthless? Are you ruthless? Are you relentless? Are you going to push? Are you going to drive? Are you going to lay down? Right? That's the first thing. Number two, I'll tell you, is cash. Cash is the oxygen in that example of the pilots. Okay. And right now, it's all on the same page. Pull out a dollar bill. Okay. On it, it says, "In God we trust." Faith and cash right now are the things that you need. All right. Please, I encourage you guys. I am so excited to share this message. I know for a lot of people right now, it's not going to help you because you're trying to figure out day to day. I respect that. I appreciate it. But I just shared something with you that it'll change your life. It will change your life. And sometimes it's hard to follow that discipline system because there's opportunity in front of you. I run a mastermind literally of 140 of the biggest investors in the country. People like Tim Bratz, who's buying thousands of apartment deals that I invest heavily with in syndications. Randy Lawrence, thousands of apartment deals that I invest heavily in syndications with. People like Hunter, Hayden, and James Hawk out of Jacksonville that call me up and say, "Hey, can you fund this loan for me?" Right? I have deal flow coming at me constantly because we have a bazillion members inside of our organization that are doing 100 plus transactions. I would estimate, literally, this is no exaggeration, that probably 20 plus thousand flips a year are done by the 140 members inside of our organization. Always deal flows everywhere. I get to sit in the catbird seat and I have to maintain that discipline. Somebody calls me up and says, "Jason, look at this deal." And if I'm not liquid at the time because my capital is deployed, but I've got those lump sums sitting in, for example, my hands off liquid cash fund and my retained earnings, I have to say no. I have to say no. I have to be disciplined, right? And right now, I'm super glad I'm disciplined. So with that said, I love you guys. I hope you got some value out of this. Go get that book. I'm working with Michael. My man Corey Boatwright's calling me right now. Let's see what he's got to say. Bro, we're doing a live right now. What are you calling me for, huh?
I didn't know you're doing a live.
Yeah. What you got for me? You got anything exciting?
Dude, I just want you to know I got up this morning pretty early. I prayed for you, prayed for Frank, prayed for Leon.
You
I
hear
think this
that?
call that you're doing today is real important, dude. I think it's going to be important. I think a lot of people um, are really leaning in
Yes.
because they respect you, they respect Frank, they respect Leon, and I just wanted you to just, I mean, don't take it lightly. I know you don't, but like, don't take it lightly. I think you have a really great opportunity to encourage today. I think
Yes.
you also
Talk
encourage.
fire.
I
It's
think
time to
a
lead.
way to empower some folks too that have some little bit of uncertainty. I
Yeah.
think you need to kind of think about. There's people that are already leaning one way. I'm like, let's go get them. I've been waiting on this. It's time.
Yeah.
You got other
Hey,
people
listen,
that
bro.
are like,
I don't want to be disrespectful. Okay, I got a bunch of people watching right now. I'm gonna cut it loose. I love you. I love you to death.
I love you, man. I just wanted to encourage you, and I sent you that email. I
Okay.
hope that helps. All
Yeah,
right.
it did. Love you to death. Talk to you soon. All right, so I'm gonna put a wrap on this. I got a big day today. I'm leading a call at 1 o'clock. We are having an all hands on deck call with all of my members today, right? 140 rock stars. We are leaning in. I want to stress to you right now is a time to lead, to show people what you are made of. They're looking to you for answers. Your clients, your customers, your lenders, your title companies, your family. Everybody is looking at you. It's all hands on deck. Be ruthless. Be relentless. Get up. Light the fire. You got to push right now. You got to push. Okay? And everybody's going to be fine. I'm fine. I told you my story from 2008, right? I got bloodied up and I'm fine. Everything's good and everything's going to be all right. So I encourage you guys, um, breathe some fire today. I'm signing off. I got to get prepped up. Like Corey just called me. He was telling me, like, hey, 1 o'clock today. All eyes on you. You better bring it, baby. You better bring it. And so I got to go get prepped up. We're going to have tons of CEOs and COOs from all across the nation. People, not just house flippers, business owners, right? There's a difference. Take that to heart. Digest that for a second. Not just people flipping houses, but business owners. Um, and we are going to be on that call today and we're going to be helping each other, right? We're going to be attacking people's P&Ls. We're going to be talking about how you're communicating with your employees. What level of energy are you bringing? Where do you stand? Right now, you need to know what you stand for and what you stand against. Chin up, chest out. I'm checking off. Peace. I love you guys.